Hello, Superhuman Day again. And today we're going to talk about a war. Stop the war. Literally, for so long, we're so used to fight for something. We fight for men or women. We fight for resources. We fight for money. We fight for houses. We fight for cars. We always want to have something. We always think that we live in a place in the world where we have luck. And believe it or not, one of the reasons our livers don't work, it's not because of anger. We're angry only because we're feeling lack. And our liver is an organ that accumulates the energy, minerals, and everything for you in your body. And I believe the liver is the very sluggish, not working liver is one of the reasons we'll have messed up hormones. But the thing is, liver registering lack. When you feel like you're lacking of something. And through the generations and generations on this earth, we indeed experience luck, lots of luck. There were famine times, there were like economic crashes, there were not enough food, not enough resources, not enough money. But I really want you to pause, stop, and think about this. This world is absolutely abundant, and we need to teach our brain to understand this new reality. There are enough of everything. A lot of resources out there. We live in a world. There is everything is enough right now. Look, people make money with digital products. There are a ton of money going around. There are a lot of resources how you can improve your health. There are courses, there are free information. Everything nowadays in this world, everything available for you. There are so many men and women you can meet digitally on websites. Everything is just here in your reality. Everything is available for you. Information, resources, relationships, money, careers, people changing their careers at 65 nowadays. So I want you to stop the fight, stop proving something to someone, stop fighting for things. Look how much food we have available right now. Everything at your fingertips. The thing is, you don't need to go outside. You need to start within yourself, and you need to train your body, your brain, and your soul how to see all of this abundance. The problem is, for so long, including the patterns from generations, we are used to see the world from outside of a small box. So to break the matrix of your reality right now, of how you're living, maybe in a lack of money, lack of resources, lack of abundance, lack of health, you need to understand that you only have lack of this because you can't expand this box and you don't see the opportunities outside of this box. And how we can train this? By going within, literally working on your brain, body, and soul. And you start with yourself. And how you break the matrix is not, for example, if you're lacking of money, the key here is not just to always go there and do more useless things. Sometimes it's breaking the reality. Sometimes you just you work really hard, but you just change it. You absolutely decide that this is, even despite of that you're not having money, you're saying, I want to break the matrix and I want to pretend like I'm a millionaire today and act like a millionaire. This way, like, maybe you wear different clothes. Maybe the millionaires, they go to the gym in the morning before they do their routine. Maybe millionaires, they sit straighter. Maybe they reach out to people that you were scared to reach out to, because millionaires know, billionaires know that as soon as they pick up the phone, everybody's happy to talk to them. So break the reality, break the rules. The matrix love to give you exactly the same tasks, reality checks, the things that keep you in your reality, in that box. So by breaking it, create for one day, create absolutely different reality and see how different it's going to make you feel. Pretend you an owner of a big company and for one day keep very big focus on being the owner of a huge company. How does she dress or he? What do they do? What do they eat? Do they eat at McDonald's or do they have something fancy? Maybe you can ask somebody to prepare a fancy meal for you. You can do it yourself or go to a nice restaurant. How do they live their day? Break the reality, break what life gives you. It's really, really important. And another one, want to tell you, when you start working on your brain, on your health, on everything in your life, and it's just 3 levels: body, mind, and soul. It's super simple. What is really important is to understand on these 3 levels, only thing we need to do is to remove what doesn't serve the vision of you and to add what's there. For example, if I am a healthy woman, if I am very sexy, fit, toned girl that I want to be, I need to imagine, what is her day like? Is she the one who is like sitting on the internet and researching things about her condition? No, because she doesn't have a condition. She doesn't have messed up hormones. She doesn't have a digestive problem. The healthy, fit, and sexy girl, she has fit and sexy body. She has healthy body. So instead, why don't you research what do you need for health? Don't concentrate on the problem. Concentrate on the vision, who you are at that level. So maybe she goes to the gym. She drinks her water. She taking certain supplements. But be her for just a little while. Research what would she do? The confident, the fit, the sexy one, the owner of big company. You know, they do the action, totally different action that the version of you right now. And if for everything you've been doing before led you to this result, it's time to wake up and completely 360 change your day, your routines, what you're doing in your business. Because if you feel like this result, it's not what you want and it's not working, wake up. In 20 days from now, you're going to be doing the same thing and you're going to be the same miserable girl who's doing the same things. Do you understand? And to have this breakthrough, to be that girl who, or boy, or guy, or woman, to be that different person, you need absolutely different results. So start researching different ideas. Start doing different things. You know, if you're a big owner of a company, how do you talk to people? Maybe you study how millionaires talk, or maybe it's going to be a video on YouTube about speaking. Maybe it's going to be reaching out potential partners because you're badass millionaire and you can do this and you're not scared to talk to people. Maybe you can stop your mom from giving you unwanted advice because you're badass, big millionaire, fit, sexy girl, and you don't need the unwanted advice from your mom, and you can tell them nicely, look, I appreciate you caring about me, but this is my rules, this is my boundaries, and I think I'm a big girl, I can do it on my own. Speak up, don't be scared, carry yourself as a badass you are, and you'll see how everything starts changing. But you just can't and should not and must not continue doing what you've been doing all the time until nowadays. And if you need guidance, that's what all the successful people do. I have coaches in the different areas of my life all the time. I don't have 1 week of my life when I don't have some type of coach. And you have to be very careful with the coaches. You have to be very careful with people who you're learning from, because there are a ton of bullshit. There are a ton of not even bullshit, but the things that worked for other people. And that might be good things, but they're not necessarily going to work for you. You have this intuition, you have this ability to choose people in your life. The thing you need to snap out of that somebody knows better than you. You are big badass woman or man. You know everything. And from that, you know everything already. You can choose the information. You can choose the people who you can learn from, because they can wake up that memory. They have the codes. That's why, from, like, for example, from some person, you can watch the videos, you can do things with them, but you listen and you forget. But somebody else, you're like, oh, there was just 5 minutes video, but I want to do something when I listen to them. And the other person was talking exactly about the same thing, but I didn't get it. I didn't understand it before. It's just this person has the ability to transform your life. They have codes. So their information, how they give it to you, it's on energetical level. It's on the biofield level. It's going to get into you. That's how you choose your person, your coach. You resonate with them. You feel like, gosh, something in my soul lead me to them. Like, I can't get enough of them. I want to learn from them. And it's absolutely powerful. All the people, all of the rich, healthy, wealthy people, they learn from each other, from masters, from masterminds. You got to surround yourself with these people who can bring you to greatness fast. Okay? So for that, step into this power. Forget everything that you've been doing before. If in your business and you're constantly doing the same thing and you have the results you don't like, it's time to break the system. It's time to break down everything that you did before and do something very uncomfortable. You probably got too comfortable with, like, sending your emails or doing your things. Dive into fear, break the system, break the matrix, do something that you haven't done before. And sometimes, believe it or not, it's just like if your intuition telling you, girl, you need a break, you just have to drop everything and do nothing all day long. And don't think that just pushing through it's gonna do it. No, you got to follow your intuition. You got to learn from the past, and you got to 360 change everything that you've been doing before. All right. I hope I wasn't too aggressive with my approach, but this is how you do this. This is nice, soft, and gently. Doesn't work anymore. And sometimes there is time for this. Sometimes there is time you definitely need to pause. Sometimes you just need to drop everything for the whole week and do like coloring book. That's when the best ideas come into your life. That might be it. And in these breaks, when you really saying, I'm just going to stop everything. I just can't continue how I'm continuing anymore. Just stop everything. Go to stillness, go to laziness, do it for 3 or 4 days, and you understand, oh, I don't want this anymore. I'm ready for action. But give yourself that break, and then break your system. The system you've been building before for so long. And if it works for you, if you have the money, the health, the abundance, the relationships you want, it totally works for you. Don't break the system. Although it's still good to break the system sometimes because you want more. Every time you break the system, every time you dive into fear, every time you change and crush everything that you're doing before, you get miracles happening in your life, because the universe is constantly evolving, going further, 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 and it wants to take you with it. This is inevitable. We're here to grow. When you're getting into this swampy stagnancy, like, well, I know I'm doing like something healthy. I know I have my routine. The routine is the worst thing you can imagine. Yes, if something's successful, you can have this routine for a little while, but then it's time to break it. Always break your routine. Create the new routine until it's time to break it. When you break the routine, when you get uncomfortable, when you constantly invent new ways, and I'm telling you, in your business, by going through your body, releasing everything that doesn't belong in your body and give it what belongs in your body, you'll see how fast your brain is going to start giving you business ideas. Your business absolutely directly depends on how your body works, because body is your first possession, because body is your first real estate. You can't go and be a badass in the world when your house is dirty and moldy and there is like mess in it. You're gonna be not authentic. You're gonna be a liar. If you can't be a leader in your own house, how are you gonna be a leader somewhere else? If you can't be a leader in your own health and body and in your world, how can you be a leader for other people? That's lying. That's why a lot of times we don't get results we want. But it's time to break. It's time to break the matrix. You know, matrix telling you sky is blue and you're saying, nope, it's not. It's pink. In my universe, it's pink. And I don't care what everybody else is saying. You know, your husband coming to you and he's angry and mad. Why didn't you cook the dinner? And you say, you know, honey, I love you so much. Let's go make love. Let's go dance. That's breaking the system. That's breaking the rules. And if you do it long enough in your business, you know, your brain is telling you, you have to work all day. You don't have money. You have to work until 11 a.m. You can't sleep. You must not eat. You're saying, you know what? I'm going to do nothing for a week and see what happens. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to lay down on the sofa and feeling like I'm attracting money. That's breaking the system. You know, if you're so used to sending certain emails and maybe a little bit of income comes from it, but you're not satisfied with it, stop doing that. Reach out to like super fancy podcasts and say, I want to get on your podcast. Break the system, break the rules, break all the rules that are created in this world. Don't think that their system is better than your intuition. Listen to intuition, have fun with it, and break all the rules. Whatever system you build, if it's not working for you, time to break it. All right, love you all. Bye-bye. Yes, road to superhuman. Absolutely. If you listen to all of the videos, go back, go to YouTube channel, go back to the other videos. Start doing things that I'm sharing with you. Absolutely. That will lead you to superhuman experience. All right, love you. Bye-bye.